Peter Obi expects Tinubu to transform Nigeria in 1 year, but failed miserably as Anambra governor in 8 years. APC blasts Peter Obi because of this protest that is um ongoing, because the protest has already started. Tinubu's men are advertising the protest here and there. This position was communicated by the party in a press statement signed by its National Publicity Secretary, Felix Morka. The ruling All Progressives Congress has blasted the Labour Party candidate in the last presidential election. This position was communicated by the party in a press statement signed by its National Publicity Secretary, Felix Morka. In the statement, the ruling party accused the former Anambra governor of showcasing his obsessive devotion to self-promotion against the best interests of Nigeria. It also accused Obi of misinforming Nigerians. He said, Mr. Obi's latest statement on the country economic situation is an admixture of half-truth, blunter distortions, and misinformation calculated to mobilize outrage against the All Progressives Congress APC government of President Bola Tinubu. His warped conclusion that Nigeria's economic crisis was caused by 9 years of APC-led administration is a highly revisionist, dishonest, distorted, and deliberately misleading assessment of the country's economic trajectory in the last decade. APC accused Obi of lying that no efforts were being made by President Bola Tinubu's administration to tackle the poverty and unemployment in the country. He said the facts tell a far more complex and different story. The country's economic decline began under the watch of the People's Democratic Party, with the GDP growth plummeting from 7.98% in 2010 to 2.79% in 2015. And since 2015, the global oil price crash, geopolitical tensions, climate change, global COVID pandemic, and rising population have all taken a toll on Nigeria's economy that is almost entirely dependent on drastically reduced oil export earnings. The growth recorded during the PDP years was due entirely to high price of crude oil and increased government spending that is supported. It is noteworthy that between 2007 and 2014, Nigeria earned $531.2 billion under the PDP compared to $286.78 billion under APC between 2015 and 2022. The party blamed the PDP failing to develop Nigeria, saying despite the huge revenues available to it, successive PDP administrations neglected to address underlying structural challenges and distortions in the economy, leaving the country vulnerable to economic shocks and volatility. He said, had the PDP undertaken a sustained program of economic reform as President Tinubu is currently engaged, Nigeria's economic situation would be far better than it is today. But in his selfish political desperation, Obi will never acknowledge the complexity of causation of our economic challenges, but would rather attempt to scapegoat the APC administration for all of the country's economic ills, while turning a blind eye to the bold and thoughtful policy interventions of President Tinubu's administration. The party claimed that the country has witnessed developments under Tinubu. He said, quite contrary to Obi's jaundiced and gloomy analysis, in the last 1 year alone, the country has attracted over $20 billion into the economy, aside recording an all-time high 6.2 trillion trade surplus in the first quarter of 2024, marking a positive shift from a long history of trade deficits. Despite clearing the backlog of the foreign exchange debt owed foreign airlines and other economic actors by the Central Bank of Nigeria, the nation's foreign reserves have continued to expand, hitting up of $34 billion in the highest interest in the recent time. Capital inflow into the country increased by 66.27% this year alone. Mr. Obi must know that inflaming passion and mobilizing outrage through false and manipulative narrative are not legitimate tools of opposition policies, the APC said. Expecting President Tinubu to accomplish total transformation of Nigeria in 1 year, a feat he failed miserably to accomplish in 8 years of governor of Anambra State, is the height of disgraceful hypocrisy. Whoa. It is like all these APC members are made up of the same reasoning power, just acting and reasoning like imbecile. Blame game unending. Why Nigerians are suffocating. Funny people, is it not the same APC Buhari that another APC Tinubu took over from? The fact is that APC has been a failure for the past 9 years, so you guys have no excuse. Tinubu brought terrorist Buhari to Nigeria as the best candidate, better than Goodluck Jonathan, but we can see the big difference. APC na choke Goodluck Jonathan in less than 1 year in office. We can swallow whatever mistake Tinubu makes, but all APC members must stop talking, because if they are not loafers and crooks, Nigeria will not be a laughing stock to other countries today. You never failed as Anambra governor. You are a liar. People are getting wiser and you can't even do anything about it. Do the job, Mr. President. Anambra was in first position in health and education during his administration in the state. He saved a lot of money and no single corruption case against him in Nigeria and beyond. PDP is better than APC. APC is a very big cost to humanity. If Tinubu cannot transform Nigeria quickly, then why has he brought so much hardship to the country? If no be still APC still power, why they no fit allow Obi rest? E clear. Obi na their oga, Obi na their master. The money Peter Obi saved in Anambra is what they use to build airports in Anambra State. Go and confirm it. During Peter Obi time as governor, Anambra State were the best in education consecutively. Even Lagos State didn't even come close to the educational achievements of Peter Obi as a governor. Nigerians are becoming wiser. Do the work you are paid to do, than turning each time to blame Peter Obi. APC is a drowning ship and will continue to sink with all of you. We thought you are powerful, hoping to stop day and night, leave Obi alone and face Nigerians. You see that? Excuse upon excuses. Obi this, Obi that, Obi this, Obi that. They say, oh, you don't have a good opposition. It's a lie. Obi, they show them woto. They give them woto. Serve them breakfast anyhow. So guys, let's hear your opinion and I'm going to take on this.